Home Depot has a pricing strategy most shoppers never see coming. It's not illegal, it's not even hidden, but it is deliberately constructed to make sure that when you're standing in their tool aisle, you have almost no way to know whether you're getting a fair price. And once you understand how it works, you'll never shop for tools the same way again. The tool aisle at Home Depot looks like a free market. Dozens of brands, hundreds of products, price is clearly marked, and a stated policy that they'll match any lower price you find at a competitor. It sounds like the kind of retail environment that puts the buyer in control. But the reality is more complicated. Home Depot has spent decades engineering a system that limits your ability to comparison shop, not through dishonesty, but through exclusivity, model number engineering, and a set of fine print rules that most buyers never read until it's too late. The result is a pricing environment that consistently benefits Home Depot more than it benefits you. And the good news is that once you understand the mechanics, there's a clear path through it. The first layer is exclusivity, and it runs deeper than most people realize. Ryobi, one of the most popular cordless tool brands in the country, is a Home Depot exclusive. You cannot buy Ryobi power tools at Lowe's, at Walmart, or through any other major big box retailer. That exclusivity is the result of a negotiated agreement between Home Depot and TTI, Ryobi's parent company, that gives Home Depot monopoly control over where the brand is sold at retail. The same is true of Ridgid power tools, and until relatively recently, Makita maintained a similar arrangement, pulled from Lowe's shelves specifically so it could anchor Home Depot's professional tool section. When a retailer controls where a brand can be sold, it also controls the price. If you can't buy Ryobi anywhere else, Home Depot doesn't need to compete with anyone on Ryobi pricing. The only competition is between Home Depot and not buying the tool at all. But exclusivity is only the first layer. The second layer is the model number, and this is where things get genuinely strange. Major tool manufacturers work with large retailers to produce retailer-specific versions of their products assigned retailer-specific model numbers. A DeWalt drill sold at Home Depot might carry model number DW123KA, while a functionally equivalent drill at Lowe's carries model number DW23K. The tools look nearly identical. The specs read nearly the same. But the two-letter suffix difference at the end of the model number is enough to make Home Depot's price match policy inapplicable because the policy requires an exact model match. In documented cases, Home Depot employees have turned away valid price match requests from customers holding a competitor's ad for what appeared to be the same tool, citing nothing more than a suffix discrepancy in the model number. This isn't a loophole that shoppers occasionally fall into. It's a structural feature of how major retailers negotiate with manufacturers. Retailers order product with their own model numbers specifically to prevent price comparison. The practice is documented in trade forums, acknowledged by former retail buyers, and quietly understood by anyone who has spent time inside the supply chain. What makes this more interesting is the internal variation. Industry insiders and tradespeople have documented cases where the retailer-specific version of a tool contains different internal components than the version sold through authorized tool dealers or competing channels. Shorter power cords, lower amp-hour rated batteries in the included kit, or plastic components in housings where the dealer version uses metal. The external specifications match. The model number is slightly different, and the retail buyer has almost no way to detect the difference without opening the box or finding the matching dealer version to compare. Now here's where Amazon enters the story, because Amazon is the one place where the model number strategy starts to break down. Amazon carries a massive range of tools sold directly by Amazon itself, not third-party marketplace sellers, but Amazon acting as the direct retailer. And on those directly fulfilled listings, Amazon's pricing consistently undercuts Home Depot on brands that aren't exclusively locked to one retailer. A Bosch Palm router listed at $139 at both Home Depot and Amazon sold for $89 on Amazon during the same period. $10 cheaper than Home Depot even on sale. A DeWalt combo kit that Home Depot listed at $249 carried an original list price of $179 on Amazon, making the final sale price substantially lower even at a smaller percentage discount. These aren't cherry-picked examples. A direct Black Friday price comparison across dozens of shared tools found Amazon coming in lower in case after case. Not because Amazon is offering a promotional deal, but because Home Depot's everyday retail pricing on non-exclusive brands runs systematically higher. A TikTok video that went viral documented a Ryobi battery selling for $89.99 at Home Depot and $47.12 on Amazon at the same time, a difference of nearly 50%. The viewer comments flooded in with similar examples. The same battery, the same voltage, the same brand, nearly half the price. The catch, in that specific case, the Amazon listing was fulfilled by a third-party storefront, not by Amazon itself. And that distinction matters, because Home Depot's price match policy only applies to items sold and shipped directly by Amazon, not through third-party sellers using Amazon's logistics network, which means the viral example is, technically, not eligible for a price match. But the pattern it illustrated was real. Here's the part that actually puts money back in your pocket. Home Depot does price match Amazon on directly fulfilled listings, and the gap on many tools is significant enough to make the effort worthwhile. The process requires three things: the exact model number matching between the Amazon listing and the Home Depot product, the Amazon listing showing both sold by and shipped by Amazon rather than a third-party seller, and a screenshot showing the live price, the availability status, and the seller information. Walk into Home Depot with those three elements on your phone, and the price match policy is fully applicable. On a $200 tool, the savings can be $40 or $50, and on a full kit or a combo set, the gap can be substantially larger. The final thing worth knowing is that Home Depot will also price adjust within 30 days of purchase. If you buy a tool today and find it for less on Amazon next week on a directly fulfilled listing, you have 30 days to bring your receipt back and collect the difference. Most buyers don't know this exists. Most of the savings available at Home Depot are sitting unclaimed, not because the policy doesn't allow it, but because most shoppers walk past it. Home Depot is not doing anything unusual in the retail world. Exclusive brand deals, retailer-specific model numbers, and fine print price match rules are tools every major retailer uses. But understanding how these systems work is the difference between paying whatever price is on the shelf and paying what the market actually supports. The information was always available. It just required knowing what to look for. If this gave you something useful, hit subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from.